Hello, everybody. I hope everyone is staying safe. This is my oral presentation. I chose to do it on the piece done by Leonardo da Vinci known as the Vitruvian Man. I am Jack Daltrick, by the way. To begin, we'll speak about the artist himself, Leonardo da Vinci. Da Vinci was born in April of 1452 in Florence, Italy, and he lived until May of 1519, where he died in France. Da Vinci was the true embodiment of a Renaissance man. He had interest in inventing things, drawing, painting, sculpture, architecture, music, science, mathematics, engineering, literature, anatomy, geology, astronomy, botany, paleontology, and cartography. I don't even know what all of those are, but he could do them all. It is unsurprising to remark that Da Vinci is considered one of the greatest painters of all time, and some of his most notable works, including the Vitruvian Man, are the Mona Lisa, you might have heard of her, the Last Supper, that one rings a bell, and Salvator Mundi. Moving on, let's speak about what is illustrated. The Vitruvian Man is illustrated. The illustration, or the sketch, I should say, depicted the proportions of the human body according to Vitruvius. Who was Vitruvius, you might ask? Well, Vitruvius was an architect from Roman antiquity, and I will have a little bit more to say on the next slide about him. Back to the sketch, you can see two superimposed depictions of a man with his arms spread and his legs wide in one frame and narrow in the other. And when I say the other, I also would like to remark that his arms are raised above parallelism with the ground to more of a 45-degree angle in this second pose that he does. The man in the sketch is inscribed in a circle and a square, and the aim of the sketch was to depict the quote-unquote ideal human body proportions. Moving on, I will give you some context of the Vitruvian Man. The sketch was based on Vitruvius's building guide, the architect from Roman antiquity. It was based on his building guide known as De Architectura. The circle and square in which envelops the Vitruvian Man represents a metaphor that claims man is a microcosm of the universe. This sketch was simply a sketch. It was not intended for display, but it was discovered amongst Da Vinci's possessions and has been revered ever since. This illustration is a blend of mathematics and art, which is really symbolic of the Renaissance era, taking these seemingly different disciplines and combining them and complementing each other into one. This is also evident, as you can see, this is his, Da Vinci being him, his attempt to connect art with nature. So that theme of seemingly dissimilar disciplines, art and nature, math and art, being combined into one. A parallel that I draw to this would be the golden ratio and how that incorporates both mathematics and has been applied to art. You might be asking where the Vitruvian Man is held. Well, I'm glad you asked. Since the mid 1800s, it has been held in the Gallery dell'Accademia in Venice, Italy. And in closing, I will talk about some of the specifics of the sketch. Da Vinci's portrayal was not in perfect agreement with Vitruvius's ideas. For example, in Da Vinci's depiction, the square centers around the groin of the Vitruvian Man, which is not the case in Vitruvius's initial thoughts. Also, not the case is how the angle of the Vitruvian Man's arms have been raised to where the fingertips align with the head. That was an addition that Da Vinci made to Vitruvius's initial thinkings. And as you can see from the attached photo that has the blue and pink blends, you can mix and match the seemingly two poses and can ultimately create 16 different pose combinations. And as you can see, both above and below the Vitruvian Man, there's writing, there's inscription. And so one of the big takeaways from that was the numerical dimensions that Da Vinci provided, identifying what constitutes a Vitruvian Man, or the ideal male body proportions. It is as follows: 4 fingers is equal to 1 palm. 4 palms is equal to 1 foot. 6 palms is equal to a cubit. And 4 cubits is equal to man's height. 4 cubits are also equal to a man's pace. And 24 cubits make up one whole man. That was my presentation on the Vitruvian Man, done by Leonardo da Vinci. I hope you enjoyed watching.